For this XSO's football video breakdown, we're going to take a look at a defense that's out the 46 bear under, and the name of the defense is called LB Dogs 3. For this particular defense, we're looking to get pressure coming from the right outside linebacker. Let's go ahead and take a look at it and kind of walk you through what we're trying to do here. Now, with this particular defense, as you can see, it is a cover 3 defense, and then you end up having 6 guys dropping back in zone coverage. So you have the 3 underneath defenders playing hook zones, and you have the 3 deep coverage over the top. And then underneath there, you're going to have 5 defenders that are rushing the quarterback. Now, if we run this play as is, we're probably not going to get the pressure that we want, as you can see on your screen right there. That's just with a 5-man standard pass protection scheme. So you got 5 on 5. So you're probably not going to get the pressure that you want when you do this. So what you want to do here to get some pressure, at least one simple way, is to do something like this. You can just literally take control of the linebacker. In this case, this would be this middle linebacker, and you can bring him into the A-gap. And something that I've shown in years past, matter of fact, you don't even have to get him too close. If you want, you can get him about, as long as he's within the 4-yard threshold, generally what will happen is that the left tackle is a lot of times going to block inside, and then what's going to end up happening is the right outside linebacker is actually going to bring up the pressure. So let's kind of zoom in here. See what I mean right here where I'm at? You don't have to necessarily be all the way up here to do this, which is up near the line of scrimmage. You can come back and maybe be a yard or 2 off, such as what I'm showing here, and you still should end up getting the same pressure I'm about to show. So let's go ahead and run this. And then once the ball snapped, what you want to do is you want to hold down that right trigger. Let's go ahead and do it again, the same thing. So we're going to go ahead and bring him down about 2 yards off the line of scrimmage, and then we're going to go ahead and hold down that right trigger. And this is something that you've seen me show before, so there's nothing new here. And then what you're looking for is to make sure that that left tackle looks to block inside, and more likely he'll look to block the right end. It's going to allow that right outside linebacker to get pressure. So that's what we're doing here. We're just holding down that right trigger. Once our defensive end once our linebacker gets past the line of scrimmage, then we just go ahead and drop back in zone coverage. And then we basically just take control of him and just kind of go ahead and defend the short middle of the field like it's supposed to. Let's go ahead and look at it from the instant replay. And you're going to see there I am right now in control of him, as you can see on your screen. And then all I'm looking to do is once that ball snapped, I'm just going to go ahead and stay here for just a split second. And then I'm going to drop back. And you can see that tight end is coming over the short middle of the field. Even though I went ahead and did this, at least initially, I'm still able to go ahead and get the pressure, and plus go ahead and still cover that line as far as that tight end with that linebacker. So you can see how this works. And then the pressure is pretty quick. So even if they do try to throw that ball out to one of those 2 the receivers in the flat, chances are that you're going to end up still getting a sack, or if he does throw it out there, those running backs aren't going to get much. Now, one of the things I do realize with this particular play, as you look at it, and we're going to go ahead and show you the offensive play, you can see that everybody's going out. So, for example, maybe the fullback was to go and stay in the pass block, such as what you see on your screen here. I can't promise you're going to get the same pressure here is what I'm showing, because what's going to end up happening more likely is that the fullback's actually going to end up helping out with the pass protection here, such as what you see on your screen. Now, what I can tell you is because that fullback has to go out and block that linebacker, then that really means that if we can just get one guy to go ahead and get separation from his from his offensive lineman that's blocking him, then there's nobody else to pass protect. With the fullback already having to block somebody right now, he has to block somebody. So then what we're looking for here is hopefully that one of these other defenders will go ahead and get in if they can get past their offensive lineman that's trying to block them, such as what you see on your screen. So that's what we're doing here. We're just looking to get a little bit of pressure, still run the same defense that we'd like to run here, and we still get the same coverages, and yet we still – hopefully we may get the pressure, and if we don't, well, nothing really hurt us at all. We still have our defense being what we want, and we just got blocked. But if one of those guys does get free and is able to get to the quarterback, then this blitz is actually a success, even though at least initially it isn't because everybody got blocked. But if one guy's able to get past the guys blocking them, then we'll get that pressure. So that's what I really wanted to point out with this defense. It's just something that you can get some pressure on the quarterback. So, again, this particular defense is one that you'll find out the 46 bear under, and the name of the play is called LB Dogs 3.